it play and call it work.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome, Wargamers, to the Tzeentch portion of my Chaos Space Marines army. Tzeentch. When we talk about Tzeentch, we talk about the changing of ways. And we talk about exactness in its fluid form. And we talk about having one thought and then being open-minded to another thought. And then we talk about sorcery and magic. Not in the Eldar trickery kind of way, but in the way that really messes with the psyche of your opponent, because Tzeentch has his ways of doing things, and he has reasons for masterminding the things that he does. For example, you could be attacked by a Khorne unit, but it's really Tzeentch that made them attack you. So you really don't know what's happening when Tzeentch is involved. And that's the thing I like about Tzeentch. If I were to rate my liking of Tzeentch with all the other Chaos gods, it would be number 3. Khorne being number 1, Nurgle being number 2, Tzeentch is number 3. Is it third time's the charm? Well, maybe it is. I don't know. All I know is that playstyle-wise, Tzeentch is my third favorite, but still a favorite nonetheless. If Chaos Space Marines is my favorite faction, you have to have favorites within that. It doesn't mean I don't like them. It just means I like other factions within the faction a little bit more. If that made no sense, it's because Tzeentch didn't want it to make sense, and it didn't want you to fully understand what I'm talking about. That's really the logic that's happening here. And it really fits perfectly with the Chaos Space Marines theme, because it's all chaos. And at the end of the day, if you don't understand it, it's because you are truly taken over by the chaos, because that's what's happening in your mind. Did you see what I did there? If you didn't, it's because you're blind. And Tzeentch wanted that to happen. Maybe by accident, maybe not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 19,687 points of unupgraded Tzeentch Chaos Space Marines. In the back there, we've got Fate Weaver and Magnus. 8 Demon Princes. 5 Hellbrutes, 2 Forge Fiends, 1 Mauler Fiend. 7 Chariots. 2 Land Raiders, 6 Rhinos, 1 Predator, and 3 Obliterators. 12 Sorcerers, 2 Changelings, 2 Aramons, 5 Lords, 3 Lords in Terminator armor. 135 Rubric Marines. 23 Terminators. 28 Chaos Space Marines with the mark of Tzeentch, or Tzeentch themed. 25 Screamers. 30 Flamers. 5 Heralds of Tzeentch. We have 110 Pink Horrors, 60 Blue Horrors, and 190 Brimstone. 28 Zangors and 12 on discs. 3 Mutiladores. And that's 19,687 points of Tzeentch Chaos Space Marines. So why do I like these guys? Well, first off, they're psyker heavy, and psychic powers are fun. And from time to time, when I feel like putting my close combat obsession and likes and wants to rest for a while, because I'll always go back to that, I like to delve into the magic. I like to play with the Tzeentch. We'll call it that. That's what I like to do. Hence the amount of models that you see and that are being used and that are just a part of the army. I mean, because it's a large portion of the army. We're talking just about 20,000 points here. That's a lot of Tzeentch. There's a lot of magic being thrown around on the table. So that's what I like about them. I like how you have more options than just, I got to foot slog my way up the board and then get into close combat and hope I don't die. And it's also more options than just, I'm going to sit back and shoot my enemy and plant myself on this objective. There's more to it than that, a little bit more. And there's a whole other phase of the game that unlocks when you use these guys. And sometimes it's fun for me to do that. Now, if you've never fielded Tzeentch before, if you've never played Chaos ever, and you're thinking about starting a Chaos Space Marines army, and you like that magic, you like that sorcery and that unknown aspect of the game where it could make all the difference just from the one dice that you rolled in that psychic ability that affected this one thing, which affected the overall outcome of the end of the game. If you like that kind of playstyle, then Tzeentch is for you. Tzeentch is calling to you. Thank you very much, Wargamers, for tuning in to this Army Showcase video, the Tzeentch portion of the 80,000 Points of Chaos. I am going to now invite you to watch the battle report associated with this Army Showcase video. That will be in the link in the video description below. You click on that, that'll bring you to the MiniWarGaming Vault. Once you get to the vault, you'll need a key. To have a key, you need a vault membership. That is your key. So if you don't have a vault membership, you can't watch the video. That's just the way it works, because without that, we don't exist. And if we don't exist, then Tzeentch is not happy, because Tzeentch is happy that we exist, because he gets to show off a whole lot because we exist. So that's what you need to do. So if you don't have a vault membership, in all seriousness, Cullen wouldn't be here if there was no vault membership. So just so you know. That's not a pity card, by the way. That's just the way the universe works. We would not exist. And I'm talking to you. Yes, you right there, painting that Tau model. You need to put it down. That is not good for business. That's not good for anybody. You gotta clean your hands right now, get all that paint off your fingers, because they are contaminated. I tell you, you smell right now, this rotten fish smell on your fingers. You gotta get that off. That's not good for making friends. So just stop and listen to what I'm saying. Collect Tzeentch and not Tau. That's all I gotta say. And I'm throwing that out there. I'm not just throwing it, I'm throwing that in your face, man, because you're a Tau player. And that's what we have to do when we're contending with the ultimate enemy of the universe, which is Tau. But thank you very much, and happy wargaming.